Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
Our first carry for the all-pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 25 carries, 59 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they've built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Love looking to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Off the play fake, Love. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Jacobs going to try the middle. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 3rd and 19. Throwing. Love. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass. He didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. An inside give to Jones. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Working out of the gun. Love. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Here's third and a few inches. Now Love. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Love now. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
McCarthy off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Slant route, and he's got Addison. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Packers 40.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down as he'll get this down to the 36. In motion right is Addison. Here's McCarthy. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 29-yard line.
On play action, McCarthy shakes off the sack. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. McCarthy going to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 14. To the air with McCarthy. Over the middle and complete to Addison. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
Jones will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now. because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Love, they go play action now. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 2nd and 3 from the 9. To throw now. Here's Love. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Play action this time with Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Dancing to his left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordan Love. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Jones. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Addison hauls it in. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Love from the gun. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Packers' 1st down.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Here's Love. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And here's Trenton Gill now. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here's McCarthy. That pass complete to Moore. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Now McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Looking to throw McCarthy. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. A give to Jones. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Here is 3rd and 5. Throwing. Love. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to line up a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simple, merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Throwing is McCarthy. He gets it to Addison. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 38-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4. McCarthy operating from the gun. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Love looking to throw it. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Love from the gun on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And that went to the right side and incomplete. Here's second and 10. Now Love. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw now, here's Love. That's to the sideline and incomplete. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. Final play of the half, Love. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting ready to go back to work. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And they will take over first and 10. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now, third and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The Vikings offense had Aaron Jones headed back onto the field. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
That went out wide and intercepted. Pushing his way through. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Love. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion good for 7 there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Working out of the gun. Love. That is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed from 6 yards away. And the Packers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down.
3 yards. That's good for the Vikings. First down.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Vikings first down.
On play action, now McCarthy. Addison hauls it in. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Packers.
To the air with McCarthy. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Vikings first down.
Moore, the man in motion.
32-yard line.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards.
The give is to Jones. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Now McCarthy. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and...
Now it's Mason. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is indeed good, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me there, partner.
I was.
It sounds like you're thinking the three's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the three is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Play fake. Here's Love. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Off the play fake, Love. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. On play action, Love to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Green Bay.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Slant route, he's got Dobbs. That's good, the completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. Here's Love. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Moore the motion man. McCarthy off the play fake. Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. On play action, McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. 69 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 4. Throwing is McCarthy. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings 1st down as he'll get this down to the 23.
That's good. For Vikings, 1st down.
And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Jones. And a short gain here down to the 22. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
They'll go again to Jones. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
The tackle made by Tyron Hopper.
Toss play to Mason. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
That's good. For Vikings, 1st down.
Here's a give to Jones running left. And he stopped immediately there. Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. And the 2nd wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
3rd down, here's Mason. He will push his way down to about the 14. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that'll move him back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Play action this time with Love. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Love now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Packers.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. To throw now, here's Love. He finds his receiver, Watson. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Love from the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They go with Jacobs. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Lloyd is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. Jacobs. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Love looking to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Pass complete. It's Hockenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jair Alexander. He's to the 15. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. McManus's point after is good, and that will make this a 19-point game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings! Jalen Naylor, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And they take a knee. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to punt for the fourth time tonight. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw as this play will stand as is. Here's McCarthy. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Looking to throw McCarthy. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. That's caught at the 25. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. And as this defense